everyone, thank you for going ahead and clicking on this video. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and I just want to go ahead and first of all thank everyone who clicked on this video and took time to come and listen to what I have to say today. And as far as, you know, the Stephen Butler case update, for those of you who are returning or, you know, obviously just clicking on this video, thank you for doing that. For those of you who are new here, I'm just gonna go ahead and briefly introduce myself and pretty much what this channel pretty much consists of. My name is Brianna, and on this channel we go ahead and we talk about everything true crime. And my channel is, you know, kind of new, so I'm still working out exactly how I want to shape this channel and what kind of cases I want to bring to the to my channel as far as that goes, and how I want to cover things and pretty much everything of that nature. And sometimes, you know, we might go ahead and talk about things that are going on within, you know, the media or the YouTube community, or sometimes even civil cases, or, you know, things that are developing within, you know, the YouTube community or the media. Or civil case. And also, for those of you who aren't aware, I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in justice administration right now, and I'm about a year and a half out from finishing it. So I would say I kind of have a good understanding of the justice system and everything as far as that goes. But again, I'm not an expert because obviously, one, I don't have much experience in the criminal justice field as far, but I do have somewhat of an education, and I'd like to say. And for those of you who don't know what justice administration is, it's pretty much a fancy name for a criminal justice degree, pretty much. And also, for, you know, clicking back on the video and, you know, getting the case update and things that are happening within the Stephen Butler case. And also, for those of you who are returning or wondering where the heck I've been, well, I moved, so, and also, you know, the holidays happened, so that kind of kept me pretty busy. And then I got COVID, so that was pretty fun, and I'm kind of still recovering from COVID, so if I sound a little nasally, I do apologize for that. But we're just, and for those of you who have never heard of this case, I'm gonna go ahead and do a recap of the case. Stephen Butler, he was 14 years old at the time when he went missing from his home on July 29th, 2021 in the Champaign-Urbana, Illinois area. So for those of you who aren't familiar, that's pretty much southern Illinois. It's on the border. It's pretty close to like Missouri. And his body was found by two bicyclists in the early morning of July 30th, 2021, so pretty much body was discovered and he was deceased. The accused is Daryl Van Dyke. He's 55 years old, and, you know, he was the person who was accused of murdering Stephen. The prosecutors alleged that it was a pretty Daryl killed Stephen, so that is very, very tragic as far as that goes. I will go ahead and like those words, so I'm not trying to get my channel deleted right off the bat. And during his pre-trial, Van Dyke, he didn't appear in court, but his attorney did, so that speaks for itself, I guess, if we can say. And Daryl's attorney said that the case will go ahead, and because of all the information in the trial, in the case, it will take some time to go to trial. So there's that for what it will be. I don't want to get too much into my opinion right now about the case. So the next thing in the Stephen Butler case is Stephen's Law. And, you know, with what happened to him, from my understanding and from what I've read online, Stephen was liked in the community, and they're pretty heartbroken, and his family is obviously upset. You know, they're trying to deal with the emotions as far as losing their son, and, you know, he did have a sibling, so. And obviously what this law would consist of, it would require any child under the age of 18 that is reporting missing is to be considered an endangered juvenile. So, you know, obviously like Amber Alerts or anything like that, but basically right off the bat that anyone under the age of 18 that is missing is considered endangered. And that's regardless of why they went missing, whether, you know, they were in foster care or, you know, they have a troubling background, and, you know, sometimes kids go through that, but that doesn't mean that we, as, you know, people like communities and law enforcement and things of that nature, that we shouldn't, you know, obviously take the case seriously, because they are still children or minors, regardless of, you know, anything going on within their personal life. So I guess we can go ahead and get into my thoughts and everything in that regard. So first I'm going to go ahead and discuss the pre-trial. Honestly, I'm kind of frustrated that it, obviously not so much towards like law enforcement or the court system, but the fact that he didn't appear in court, I guess, like, mainly, not much, like, as in a professional way, but as in, because I am a mom, so maybe, like, that mother in me is just, like, it kind of frustrates me. It almost seems cowardly, that he couldn't even appear, you know, couldn't make an appearance, and that's just, I don't know, it really sits wrong with me, is the best way I could put it without giving too many irrelevant details into the case. So yeah, that's that. Well, and also too, I just kind of in some ways feel that, you know, it's selfish that he couldn't, you know, take accountability for his actions. It's almost like he's disregarding, you know, what he did or what he's being accused of. And, you know, I do understand that, and, you know, everyone has their rights as an American citizen, so take that for what you will. So we're just gonna go ahead and not talk about all my rambling on the thoughts of the pre-trial, because that's kind of irrelevant, but I just wanted to give my opinion as far as that goes. So we're gonna jump into my thoughts on Stephen's Law. So obviously it's great, you know, people are trying to make a change, and that's good, because, you know, obviously children have been going missing, and bad things have happened to them pre-COVID, but I feel like with COVID it is extremely spiked in those cases, where we're seeing this more and more. You know, these cases are coming up more, and, you know, that's just, it's heartbreaking. And, you know, we often hear about these laws that come out, but there isn't really much of a change that happens, or the laws don't get passed, and, you know, that's just kind of a problem on its own, but we can only take footsteps at a time, I guess. And, you know, I guess that with this law, I hope that, you know, it does pass, and it does pass on a federal level more than a state level, because that will make a difference as far as, you know, when children go missing, and hopefully that can bring some, I'm trying to think of the word, some changes as far as that goes, to where we're seeing more of these cases pop up but nothing's really happening, and you know, people act a little faster, because I feel like too with some cases in particular that not really law enforcement, I know I don't like to throw shade at them, because I know that many, you know, agents, law enforcement agents and people of the courts, they have a lot going on, but hopefully it does kind of put a fire under the rears, and you know, they take these cases more seriously. And I understand, you know, they're overwhelmed with these cases because there are more coming up and happening, but I really feel like when it comes to any cases dealing with children, they should be put at top priority. So I guess that so those are my thoughts as far as Stephen's Law, and my thoughts on the prey trial and the updates. And I just want to go ahead and I guess close out this video, and I wanted to, you know, go ahead and thank everyone for, if you're still here and listening. This is kind of a rambly video, but I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys an update on what's going on in the case as far as that goes. But yeah, thank you guys for joining into the video, and I plan on doing another video hopefully this week, so be on the lookout for that. And